right off the bat, you're going to have to make a decision about a middle school principal and a high school principal. Can you talk to us a little about your hiring practices, what you do to prepare for making a decision like that?
First of all, I think that you have to look at the team that you're going to put together to do the interview. And so depending upon what position we're talking about, obviously I believe strongly that, for example, an assistant principal position, the building level principal should be the one that's guiding and directing that hiring process. I would hope that there will be some teacher and/or parent and/or staff related involvement, perhaps. Again, that's something that we would work with our administrator, because if it's an administrative position, it's important that at least you get some kind of input from different aspects or elements of your school. Building principal, then that would be a central office responsibility, but again, I think it would be important that you have parent and staff input and engagement in that process. So I think that I know that that has to be done, and I know that we're going to need to get after that right away. And I think it's a matter of making sure that I understand what past practice has been, and to see if there's a way, if at all, if anything needs to be changed, then we can at least have that conversation. But I'm not familiar enough with your process.
Can you describe for us your current relationship with your unions?
We only have one in the Valparaiso Community School, and it's not a union per se, it's an association. It's our teachers' association. And I say that with all due respect. They don't refer to themselves as a union. They're a teachers' association. And what I've done is, it's been a challenge, because when I first came in, there were goals to take Valparaiso academically to higher heights, and they were already a very high-performing school system. So to have conversations with teacher leadership, I would meet monthly with the Teachers Association president. There would be, of course, monthly discussions that would be conducted. I would try to keep the teacher leadership informed along the way. We didn't always see eye to eye on everything, and mainly it wasn't the idea of what we were doing, it was the pace with which we were trying to get it done. But I think a key testament to the relationship was when we had to reduce teachers due to this budget reduction. We reduced 12.5 teaching positions, 9.5 were through attrition, and the others were through a reduction in force. And the Teachers Association knew that we were overstaffed in those areas where we reduced. I worked with them on that. And then at the board meeting, when we approved the teacher reduction plan, the Teachers Association president stood up and endorsed the plan, which I thought spoke a lot in terms of how far the relationship did go in 2 years.